Hello, everybody. Long time no see. It's that time. Riot sent the delivery for Vendetta booster boxes, say about 4 to 5 days earlier, as the set is supposed to release on the 31st. But UPS knocked on my door today and delivered these boxes, and I am extremely delighted. So, yeah, I apologize for being absent for so long. I generally don't like to make videos, and every time I open product, I usually FaceTime my little brother, and yeah, we do the unboxings with each other. And so, yeah, since Vendetta is out and the boxes came earlier, I was decided I would open these on camera and show it to the world, I suppose. But yeah, don't want to waste too much time and just get into the unboxing. I have a secondary box for a video that I would publish tomorrow or the next day, and then I have a couple of pre-orders also for from local LGSs, and I have to represent my favorite card. It's the Vane overnumbered signature. Will forever be my showcase piece here. And here we go. Thank you guys for joining me, and let's have some fun. So the cards I'm looking forward to receiving, obviously any of the signatures or over numbers would be really nice. In particular, I want Jace. I think the artwork for Jace is beautiful. And yeah, it needs to go in my binder. I did play a couple of pre-riffs over the weekend, and I did pull a overnumbered male from one of my pre-riffs kit, as we get a male Defiant Soul. And yeah, that was my very first pre-riff for Vendetta, and I pulled the overnumbered Mel and ended up playing her and went undefeated in that pre-riff. I think it might have been because of the overnumbered buff. Everybody kind of was shell shocked, or like they were shocked that I pulled an overnumbered, and I guess they lost focus while they were playing. Alongside wanting some of the overnumbers, I would. I am master setting or base master set this this set, and so any of these cards really are going straight to a binder. So all cards that I pull from these packs are basically hits. Good job. We got Brittle Steel. Definitely gonna put that in my Jinx deck. This card won me so many games in a pre-riffs. If you were able to get Mbessa as a pre-constructed deck during your pre-riffs, it was 85 to 90% chance you would win. A beautiful artwork on this one. Very good Shen Battlefield, Crumbling Sands, and double Fallen Feline. Funny. Yeah, so a lot of good hits being pulled in the pre-refs. A lot of my friends got the special SP showcase alternate artworks for Ezreal and Sona. Two of my other friends pulled Ari. I believe they're more common or easier to pull than even some of the overnumbers, which is pretty cool. Gives people a chance to get a hit from either any of the pre-riff kits or the booster boxes themselves. Another Decree of Rage. And Siphoning Strike. Nice. And that's a signature spell. Very nice. Yeah, I'm pretty terrible at recording videos. Sometimes I just completely forget. And as I said earlier, anything that I do like to break open and rip, I usually do with my little brother. He doesn't live in the same state as I do, so um, yeah, we always take the opportunity to FaceTime and open packs, either Pokemon or Riftbound, although he's gotten very into Riftbound because of me. A very nice Jace Hammer in Hand. Love this card. Very strong. And an Akali Champion. As many times as we pull a lot of these cards, and even from the previous sets, they do look fantastic. And I'm sure at some point later on down the road, years from now, these legend cards are going to go from like 50 cents to $2. All right, let's continue doing Surfer, Field Musicians. Oh, spiders. I got to put this separate. Everybody's going to make a spider deck. I reckon that the spider cards are going to be expensive for common, as I know several people in the local scene have already stated that they are going to make a full spider deck. So I'm trying to collect as many as I can and maybe sell them off. All right, we got Mina Switchfoot or Swiftfoot, and this is a guaranteed epic, as this is the first rare out of the 3 slots. We got Crumbling Sands and nice, very nice. The Mel signature spell, Rebuttal. I think I'm going to play Mel this set, but I hear that this card is very powerful. Anything that allows you to counter a spell and or use it for yourself is bound to be game changing. Putting this in my Victor deck. Stargazer. This also won me a lot of pre-riffs. Sandswept Tome. I don't think the battlefields get enough love. Artwork for them are absolutely gorgeous. Tornado Warrior, Foil, Wild Claw, and Shen. As much as people dislike Shen for having, I would assume just such a basic ability of just giving a unit tank, I think he's actually going to be pretty decent in this meta. I'd also like to try out Dragon Form with kind of a Victor wide board deck. It'd be pretty cool. Fretful Feline, Tornado Warrior, Threshold of Gray. Again, amazing artwork. Also, I apologize if you are able to hear the AC running in the background there. It is really hot today where I live. All right, so starting off from of the three rare slot, we have a Swain, we have a Glowstone, which is kind of a meme card, but it'd be fun to like see somebody use it. And then for our final card here, we get, wow, that is an amazing, amazing pull. Got Jace, Man of Progress, the overnumbered showcase card. This is supposed to be one of two cards. So next to him is Victor, and they make a continuous artwork. And so this is step one. Let's get a little zoom in here, so you're gonna see how detailed and beautiful this artwork is. Amazing. What a gorgeous pull. Very nice. Let's put that aside. Let's sleeve it up real quick. I gotta do my due diligence and sleeve. Amazing box so far. That's what we like to see. All right, let's continue. Drake also won me a lot of pre-riffs. Anything that has drawing power is always bound to make up its worth from cost. And we get Hungry Wolf, Ravenbloom Prefect, Shell of the World. Beautiful artwork. Just unreal. Oh, and we get a secondary epic booster pack. Okay, so first card of the 3-slot rare, we get a Decree of Insight. Amazing. Twilight Reveler. And lastly, we have an Akali Deadly Weapon. Beautiful. Amazing artwork on this too. Absolutely fantastic. Let's take a little zoom in here. Gorgeous artwork. Nice. This box so far has been amazing, and we haven't even reached the halfway point yet. So how many of you guys also open your booster packs from the back versus on the side? As soon as I found out that that was a possible thing, I never looked back. Tools of the Empire. Shadow Temple. Very nice. Resonating Strike. Oh, that is probably the best hit we've gotten. Foil Spiderling. Very nice. We take those. Eclipse Dragon. And wow. Oh dear. That is amazing. A showcase alternate art Mel Newly Awakened. Oh, look at the texturing on this. Wow. Gorgeous card. All right. Let's take a little closer look here. You can kind of see the refractions on the texturing here. I love how the texture starts from this sort of energy spear that she's holding there. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful artwork. Amazing box. I'm so happy that you guys get to see some of this some of the artwork that this new set has kind of introduced, and it's always really exciting to have new cards from champions we or legends and champions that we love from either the game or in this case both the showcase artworks are from characters that we've seen in Arcane. Um, and to be honest, at first when Mel was introduced, I didn't really kind of resonate with her as a character. And for a while, I almost didn't care about her because I assumed she was just going to be kind of one of those characters that will build trust with the main protagonist or some of the protagonists and then betray them. But Astro Heron, very nice. But she ended up being a character that I really liked and I really enjoyed, especially during season two, and she kind of rebels against her mother, and that entire story arc with the the kind of the Black Rose or story arc. Although I know some people felt that it might have been rushed or unnecessary to put into a season where there were so many plots and storylines. I still found it intriguing. It added just a tiny bit of depth to her. Although I will be honest, it probably could have fleshed it out a little bit more, as with most of the storylines in Arcane season two. But still, overall, enjoyable season to a fantastic TV show. Tide Reaper, Mean of Swiftfoot, and Shuriken Flip. Awesome. A Kali signature spell. This one's actually really cool too. I mean, how can you not like this artwork? Kali's such a cool fucking character. Excuse my language. That'll be the only time I swear on this channel. But yeah, I just needed to express that. Beautiful design. All right. Let's continue forward. I love this card. To my knowledge, I think this was artwork from Legends of Runeterra. It always makes me chuckle whenever I see it. Mystic Vortex, Mournful Witness, very playable card. We'll see that a lot. Akali Silent, and Mel, Champion. All right, we are at the halfway point now, so continue. Move it right along. Jagged Cutlass, Disciple of Shen, Shadow Temple, Shadow Fiend, Sacred Protector, Disciple of Shen foil, Shen, and Decree of Unity. Oh, these Decree cards have such amazing artwork too. They really stand out amongst the other rare and epic cards, I think the pre cards look a little bit outlandish, but in a artistic and a creative way. I do like them a lot. Field Musicians, Otterpuss, The Deep, Solari Sunhawk, Late Warm. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. I love the battlefield. Sometimes I find myself staring at them when I'm playing with other people. All right. Uh, Guaranteed Epic, first out of the 3-slot rare. Mbessa, Nasus, and Bottled Constellation. Meme card, but need it for the master set, so we will take it. Okay, next pack. I think for the other unboxing, since I assume most of us know what the cards look like for most of the commons, I will, to condense these videos, I will open the packs prior to recording and then just reveal the hits, which are the last 3 to 4 cards at the end of each pack. So, if that is not something favorable amongst you all, then I can just continue as normal. Otherwise, I will give it a shot. Hey, we are getting a lot of nice cards from this box. We got the alternate showcase order room. All right, let's take a quick look. Here's the texturing. Amazing texturing. You have a kind of an ink splash sort of effect with some of those flat areas you see there. Gorgeous card. They've really outdone themselves with this. I guess as an overall question amongst anybody who's viewing, did you guys pull anything cool out of your either Unleashed or Vendetta pre-riffs? And or if you received your box early like I did you guys receive anything cool in your box as well? I'd like to know. You can throw it out into the comments section. Creative Insight and Canon. Beautiful. All right, we have 7 more packs to go. So let's move this right along. Sky Cruiser, Rampage, Punching Poro, Hextech Formula, and Renekton. No, I saw something back there. I apologize. Peeking back that last card there. Twilight Step, Piltovian Forge, Patched Porobot, Renekton, and Kale. Amazing card. And we get the Mind Rune. unbelievable. Yeah, this is a goated box. Unreal. I love how I've gotten the Order Rune for Victor and Mind Rune in the same box. Beautiful. I'm a little biased towards the Mind Rune, um, simply because of the kind of the astronomy sort of theme that they always have for it, and I am an astronomy nut. I absolutely love anything space related, which means that these runes from the Vendetta Nexus Knight packs are going to be something that I'm going to strive to really get, because I love the Mind Rune Nexus Knight Vendetta uh, version, and I will be ecstatic to get an entire playset of those. The Order one looks really cool too, as well as a Fury. I was told that the Fury rune for the Nexus Knight promo for Vendetta is those swords or those daggers are actually Katarina's daggers. I don't know how true that is, but it makes it even cooler if it is. There's an altar. Backup Protector. Covert Informant. And Renekton. And we get a Kennen. Nice. Alright, we have 4 packs left. We're almost done with this box here. Apologies for taking a while here opening this box, but like I said, we can kind of skip a lot of these pack openings and the future videos with just revealing just the last 4 cards of each pack. Escape Rayback, Frostcoat Mother, Foil, Laui, and Steel Paws. Very cool. Very cool. Punching Portal, Steamed Hierophant. Dame the Despoiler. Decree of Discord, excuse me. Very nice. Love the look of this card. And we have Jace, Defender of Tomorrow. All right, second to last pack. Let's open this right up. Oh, Spiderling gets his own little spot. Plate Worm Egg. There's an altar. Brutal Hunter. Foil. Get Riven. Shattered. Ooh, Cataclysmic Duel. This is Orange's board ripe. But I can't, off the top of my head, recall if Orange ever did have a board wipe. Although I can't foresee this one actually being useful here in any constructed deck, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that can make it work. All right, and we get to the last pack, and let's see what we pull. Thank you guys for joining me. Always appreciated. For those who are watching and have stuck out to the very end, there will be more unboxings. Can't promise when they'll be uploaded, but I am getting several other boxes from my local game stores, so there will be more recordings to be done. First foil is a Forsaken Makai. We have a Gangplank, and for the very last card, we get a Vendetta Legend. Awesome, guys. And just a quick recap. I actually didn't sleeve any of the cards. I can't find my sleeves right now, but I will show you what we got as far as hits are concerned. We got the Showcase Art Mindarune. We got the Showcase Alt Art Order Rune. We got the Mel Newly Awakened alternate art, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. Can almost pass off as an overnumbered. And then we get the Jace Man of Progress overnumbered showcase art. And that does it for this first box of Vendetta. Thank you guys for joining, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.